So now what we're going to do is a three-dimensional balancing reach. So I'm going to be on one leg. Now this is going to enable me to work triplanarly. So what are the three planes of motion? I have sagittal plane movement, which is straight in front and straight behind me, forward and back. I have frontal plane movement, which is everything left and right of me in my lateral line. And then we also have transverse, which is anything with rotation, either left or right. So set up, I just have this to kind of illustrate and demonstrate what I'm aiming for in terms of each plane. I have a forward and backwards one, so within my sagittal plane. I have one out to my side in the frontal plane, and then I have one that's kind of awkwardly back here, which I'm going to use for transverse plane movement. So now, you don't need these cones, you don't need anything in these positions, it's just for your reference. So now, with all my weight on my left foot, I'm balancing on my left foot, and I'm going to start off very slow. I'm going to be moving through my ankle, my hip, and my knee, but we want all that range of motion that we just created at the ankle and the hip to now come through and be demonstrated in this exercise. So, starting out, I have my right toe, I'm back in my hip, moving through my ankle in the sagittal plane, and I'm reaching straight forward. And start slow and gradually build up more and more range of motion until you're really moving through your hip, moving through your ankle. Now, frontal plane. Reaching out the side. Once again, all my weight is in my left foot, sliding in that frontal plane, stabilizing in the sagittal and transverse plane. Now I'm going to reach straight back. So sagittal plane, but backwards, loading my glute, stabilizing through my ankle, and now transverse plane. I'm going to be reaching behind me and internally rotating into that left hip. So now my ankle has to stabilize in all these different planes while I move in others. This is a great way to really, truly warm up your entire body, get acclimated and ready for movement in all three planes of motion.